Hi everyone, I'm Brad Budd and this is MBOT TV. Here's the stories that we covered this week. Mississauga creates a new tourism corporation. Prime Minister Trudeau calls for a First Ministers meeting. Business associations demand quick passage of the Canada-US-Mexico trade agreement, and the Trust in Real Estate Services Act passes at Queen's Park. Well, welcome to MBOT TV, a weekly recap of what happened in business at the Mississauga Board of Trade and around the city of Mississauga. Let's dive in. Mississauga City Council has approved the framework to establish a tourism corporation for Mississauga, which will be owned by the city but run by a board of directors of stakeholders in the tourism sector. Tourism Mississauga will be funded by the municipal accommodation tax that is collected from hotel stays and used by the corporation to support tourism activities, promotions, and infrastructure. MBOT raised concerns about the independence of the organization and that control for the budget and business planning should rest with the new board of directors and not the city. The report states, and I quote, "The affairs of Tourism Mississauga shall be managed by the board of directors. This includes financial oversight, develop a budget and allocation of resources, program planning, develop a business plan and or strategic plan, develop, adopt policies, mission, vision, and values, and performance measurement and monitoring," end quote. We support these important roles being implemented into the board's mandate. The report further states, and I quote, "Council will play a dual role in the operations of Tourism Mississauga," end quote. We believe this puts the city in a conflict of interest, whereby the interests of the Independent Tourism Corporation are being controlled inappropriately by city staff or city council. The city will be opening up applications to serve on the board of directors of the new corporation after March the 12th. Would you like to save money on your employee benefits? The Chamber's plan can help.
The Chamber's plan now offers employee benefit programs with greater selection, higher coverage levels, and more value than ever before. Take another look and see why we're the choice of more small businesses than any other plan in Canada. The Chamber's plan, it's for your benefit.
Prime Minister Justin Trudeau has announced that the next First Ministers meeting will take place in Ottawa on March the 13th. This will be the 6th First Ministers meeting the Prime Minister has hosted since 2015. Deputy Prime Minister Chrystia Freeland will also join the Prime Minister. During the meeting, First Ministers will focus on keeping the economy competitive and making progress on issues that matter to all Canadians. They will discuss ways to create clean growth and mitigate climate change, while at the same time developing our natural resources sustainably and creating good middle-class jobs. They will also focus on healthcare and infrastructure needs, transfers to provinces and territories, and northern priorities. If you want to stay up to date on current issues affecting business leaders, tune into Your Business on Sauga 960 AM, Fridays at 11. A one-hour business show with industry experts on everything from motivating your employees to boosting your bottom line. This Friday, join David Wojcik and his guests as they discuss fraud awareness, social media, and financial planning. You can also listen online at www.sauga960.ca. With the conclusion of the House of Commons Standing Committee on International Trade study of Bill C-4, an act to implement the agreement between Canada, the United States, and Mexican states, a group of leading Canadian business associations called on all parliamentarians to pass the bill without delay. Thousands of Canadian businesses and millions of jobs depend on trade with the United States. The message was delivered by the business of the Canadian Chamber of Commerce. Together, they represent companies of all sizes in all regions of the country, from all sectors of the economy, and employing millions of Canadians. The Trust in Real Estate Services Act 2020 passed third reading in the Ontario Legislature with unanimous support last week. Once in force, it will modernize the rules for registered real estate brokerages, brokers, and salespersons. Ontario will be consulting with consumers and the real estate industry over the coming months to develop the regulations that must be put in place before the Act is brought into force. A tentative agreement has been reached with the hereditary elders of the Wet'suwet'en Nation, and the federal and provincial governments are hoping this will lead to an end to the railway blockades we've seen across Canada. And finally, congratulations are in order to Michelle D'Emmanuel, the President and CEO of Trillium Health Partners, who was named to the Order of Ontario last week by the Lieutenant Governor. And now for our upcoming events listing with Stephanie Giorgio. Stephanie?
And here's what's coming up at your Mississauga Board of Trade. On March 5th, at the 4 Points by Sheraton Toronto Airport, MBOT presents the new NAFTA. What you need to know to take advantage of North American free trade. Join us to hear 4 guest speakers in an informative information session. On March 10th, we welcome Minister Lisa MacLeod, the Minister of Heritage, Sport, Tourism and Culture Industries. Join us at the Rec Room for an informative keynote address, followed by a Q&A session. On March 25th, MBOT welcomes John Lettieri, CEO and founder of Hero Burger, for an intriguing fireside chat at the Glen Erin Inn. On March 31st, join us at the Kagan Heartland Town Centre for an evening filled with networking, adult beverages, and some light snacks. On April 1st, we welcome the Commissioners and Chief Administrative Officers of the City of Mississauga and the Region of Peel. Join us for dinner and a conversation at the Credit Valley Golf and Country Club. This evening will provide you with the opportunity to have a conversation with one of our senior leaders of the city or the region. On April 15th, join us at Sea Banquets for a unique opportunity in bringing together key political, business, and community leaders in Mississauga to meet, network, share ideas and information in a relaxed and social setting, and to express our appreciation to those that represent us in public office. And save the date for our annual Golf Classic 9 Dine and Network. On June 22nd, we tee off at Lionhead Golf for 9 holes of fun. Whether you're a golfer or not, this event has something for you. Can't make golf? No problem. Join us for dinner, big prizes, and our legendary silent auction. Sponsorship opportunities currently available. Speak to your membership service manager for more information.
Thanks, Stephanie. If you have any questions about how to register for an event, increase awareness for your business, or have your company featured right here on MBOT TV, contact your membership services manager by calling 905-273-6151 and press 0 to get connected. Details about these stories and events are also available at www.mbot.com. Until next week, this is Brad Butt wishing you continued success in your business.